Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Pokémon Sleep. It is Sunday, so that means it is time for some big cooks and to wrap up this nice relaxing week on Old Gold Power Plant. Before 2 weeks of events are going through. Let's see how things went for me last night. Full 100 sleep score, as expected. And very similar sleep. Just a couple big chunks of snoozing in there. And that's enough to tip the scales. Finally did hit Master 1 at the end of the night, though, before going to bed. So we do have nice start in today. We don't have the full 8 spawns. That's right, that's not, maybe for tonight's research that might happen, but we do have some 3 stars in there though. That's cool to see. So let's see who's at camp today. Alright. Yeah, I had to take a second look at that before the sparkles went off. Of like that. It's always weird when you're on Old Gold Power Plant and Cyan Beach. They have different like tones, different filtering to like the Snorlax that's there. So anything that's in that area is like, is that? It is. That's a shiny Pikachu. That's a great, nice little start. We've also got Crocalor. We've got a pair of Diglett. Mr. Mime. Dedenne. It's been a minute since I've seen a Dedenne. And another Mr. Mime. Very nice. No new sleep styles in there. There's a shiny, like, does that, like, everything is fine there. Oh, and a hungry Mr. Mime. Isn't that nice? Alright, let's check out whatever the daily gift is today. Ooh! That's nice! 3 Poke Biscuits. I will very happily take that. So, Dedenne, you're not hungry. As much as I would love to take you home and just get more Dedenne candy, I want to leave that where that is. Our shiny is going to be a critical capture, so I just need 1 Poke Biscuit for that. So, for my bonus biscuit, I'm going to feed the hungry Mr. Mime. Little overkill, but I will take it. Because I think, yeah, Diglett I have some progress on, but that's not that big of a deal. I know that I am looking still for a 3-apple Fuecoco family, but again, without it being hungry, I just don't. If I had a more bigger surplus of biscuits, wouldn't be too big of a problem. But because it's a middle evolution, I'm losing out on a lot. And it's not like I'm starving to try to find where that Fuecoco's coming from. That is so nice. It has been a minute since I've seen a shiny, so that's also cool to see. And we'll wrap things up there for snack time. Gotta share the shiny. Absolutely. Alright, we got 2 stat checks. So first up, Mr. Mime. Hardy nature. It's an ingredient collector. This one's got a mixed bag. It's something. Let's just take a look at the sub skills. It's not mono ingredient, and I know it's not like top tier of either potato or tomato. Inventory up. Good to see. Skill level up. It's a unique skill, so it's good to have a skill level up, especially because it does have an evolution, but I don't know when we're going to see it. Skill trigger. Ingredient finder at 75, and then inventory up at 100, with a no nature effect. It's okay. The ingredient finder being out of reach means that it is going to be a little bit more difficult to make that work. But I did just free up a whole bunch of space, so methinks I'll take a look at the other Mr. Mimes and Mime Juniors that I've got and see if I got anything better. And if I do, then I can send this one off without feeling too bad. But I'm really curious. It's Pikachu. Alright, not adamant nature. Docile. Not sure what that's going to translate to. It's berry collector, so apples and ginger. Okay. It's really going to come down to these sub skills though. Helping bonus is good. Ingredient finder is not. Skill trigger is not. Inventory up is not. And inventory up is not. With a neutral nature. It's got shiny luck, alright. Happy that it's shiny, but the Raichu that I've got is far and away better. But still a fun visitor nonetheless. So I'm still happy to have one. Alright. Got a little bit of sneaky snacking. We're losing out a little bit on some of the research XP because now I have Big Blastoise on the team, which does not have XP bonus like the Milk Blastoise does. So that's why I'm kind of hoping that we get desserts again next week, just so I can keep that fielded. Growth Week bundles hit the store? Yeah. So those are there for you if you need them. Might actually not too bad for me to pick some up just to get growth incense. And just strictly for Poke Biscuits. But take a look. I know we went over that a couple days ago. See what's right for you. No news, but I have a medal. What is that medal for? Team research power at 17,000. Because I did sleep overnight with Big Blastoise. Ooh. Okay, we're giving some good gifts today. Today is very handsomely rewarding me. And speaking of which, let's see how things are going in the community. 38 reports. Not too bad. So thank you everyone for your continued sleep research. I greatly appreciate it. All of that candy, I could not level my Pokemon without it. Alright, let us gather the resources. I want to start... Yeah, but first and foremost, I need everyone juiced up for today. And topped off. But, where are you? I need a Dedenne. I want to at least... Yes. Even though I'm not going to be using all of those ingredients right this second, I want those triggers before I cook. So, today's plan, Clodsire Eclair for 3 meals. We've got 60% odds for extra tasty for this meal, so I'm just hoping for good. And then we'll review once I get this cooked to see how things are going to look. I'm going to throw in the 4 tails that I'd like to. We got just a little bit more room. All right, I'll get the rest with honey, since that is what I have the most in abundance. All right, let's do it. I push it on to lunch. All right, 80,000 is still a good chunk of strength. I don't know that now that Master 3 is in sight. Does get cooked 17 times in place. So, looking at things, I need to reach 1,289,000. So, realistically, that is another $153,000. So, if 1 is extra tasty and that's like 160,000, it would be squeaking by. Just squeaking by. I mean, there will be some sneaky snacking in there, but I don't want to count that for too much when it's mostly ingredient collectors. I guess I could throw Raichu on the team to really bolster that, since I don't need... I can do that after I cook lunch and after Dedenne has, given as much as possible. I can try to juice the amount of odds that I've got for my next cook as much as possible. And then just try to get as much strength as I can from Raichu. And see if I can just barely get it over the line. It is going to be close. But I am still willing to make that attempt. And y'all have been sitting on a whole boatload of ingredients. Woo! Oh, it is spring for sure. Alright, a little bit of charge strength also goes a long way. Alright, that's everything collected. My only remaining mission is to try to hit Master 3 before bed tonight. And I guess, depending on how close things are, I could also use helper whistles if I really, really want to. I really want to try to get to this under my own power without any item usage, especially because those helper whistles are few and far between. This is more of just like me reaching a personal goal for this research area. But we'll see. See how I feel by the end of the night. If I just feel like I really just need that win today, I'll use it. If I feel like I'm this close and like next week then it'll be a lock because that extra 5% is really all I'm going to need, we'll do that too. So tune in tomorrow and we'll see what's going on with that. But I did want to take an opportunity as I'm getting to the end of things, because that is the last sleep research thing I've got going on. My last other update just from a schedule update is this week I have a number of early morning days, tomorrow being the first. So we are going to get tomorrow's growth week started already in progress. So just as a warning, will be a later afternoon upload, and I will be continuing on Greengrass Old Gold Power Plant for that week. Since there's no bonuses other than experience gains, I want to try to get the Pokemon that I want the most experience on, which is the Pokemon that I'm using on Old Gold Power Plant, to get benefit from that. So then once we get into New Moon Day event, then we'll see if we need to change spots. But since Murkrow's also spawning on Old Gold Power Plant, we might just sit tight. But we'll see how the week goes. Anyway, that's what I have for today. Thanks so much for stopping by. If you're new to the channel, feel free to leave a like if you're enjoying the content. Let me know how your week's going down in the comments below. And subscribe if you're not, to make sure you're getting those daily sleep research reports. But until tomorrow, sleep well.